let's do a quick check. Oh, I didn't get this one yet, though, did I? So I made a mistake last time. Let's get this one. Recording, go. Why are you jumpy wumpian? Use. Don't use. Check 1, 2. Let's see if we're still recording. Here. Check 1, 2. Looks like we are. So, if I come over here to view my profile, this is where it all started. So, I was kind of bored one day, sitting around, and I said, I want to talk to some women. And my preference is Asian women, so I want to talk to some Asian women. I said, well, how am I going to do that? I thought, well, I knew this Asian dating site from a couple years ago that I used to go. It was pretty popular. And I remembered the name of it, and I kept thinking, see, in my mind, it just kept going 200 million, 200 million, 200 million, like that. Because there are currently, between Beijing, there's 200 million leftover Chinese women in China right now. And if you aren't familiar, a leftover woman is any woman who is 27, that's old. If you're there in the streets, it's more like 25. But they'll give you at the age of 27, maybe. Not a day older. Not a day older. You're 28, you're a grandma. Seriously, you're too old. There's so many women there that these men, if they have the means to marry a Chinese woman, they're going to pick in her prime, as young as she is, 24, 25, 22. Even if these women are successful, they've got a business going, they're CEOs, if you're 28, 29, 30 years old, they won't even look at you. And these women have never been married, never had children. And you know how Chinese don't show their age. All Asians don't show their age, mostly. So these 30-year-olds look 20. 25 at the latest. The 25-year-olds look, 16. Anyways, they're just not marrying them. They're not courting them. They're not speaking, they're not associating with them. And it's sort of a pushback because the women's standards, even in China, they're incredibly high because it's not like the West here where, they just want your money. And it's something that's recently made up, it's not tradition. Theirs is traditional. The 3 pieces of gold, the house and the car. You know what else you're supposed to do once you get married? Your first paycheck, because you better have a job. You're supposed to walk in, humbly bow, and with both hands present to your wife your first paycheck. Because from then on, she gets every paycheck. You're supposed to give your wife your paycheck. Every paycheck. Screw that. But it's tradition. Anyways, that's what the Chinese men are saying. Number one, they refuse to do that. They're like, hey, that's my dad's generation. I'm not doing that shit. And number two, with the economy, they just can't. They don't, a lot of them are unemployed. They don't have gold, let alone a house and a car. There's stories of entire families pulling together and mortgaging the house, getting loans just so their son could get married. He gets married and he's like, $1 million in debt. It's ridiculous. So their pushback is called, they're just going to lay flat, not do anything, not work. And it's really pissing that dictator off too, big time. All right, let's get to the point where we're here. So I want to talk to some Asian women. So I remember this, Asian dating site, and I said it's pretty popular. I probably could, speak to like maybe 10 Asians, and throw my 2 cents worth in. Yes, I love Asian women, and I'll even take leftover. I would love a leftover woman. Give me 6 of them. So if we look at the dating site over here, this is it. This is my profile page, okay? And what happened was I created the page and then I put it up there, and what happened was it kind of went viral. It blew up. So like the very first day, it was just rolling like a slot machine. It was like 40, 50, 60. And before I knew it, there was 100 women. And I wanted to answer every one of them because, I figured, if they had took the time to respond, that I was going to take the time to at least say hello and respond back to them. So what happened was I was texting I think that started like about 11 o'clock, and I think I got done at this is 11 a.m. I think I got done about 3:30, almost 4 in the morning. I was texting for like 15, 16 hours my first day. It was insane. It was like a marathon. It should be in the Guinness Book of World Records. I took a break here and there, but for the most part, I was constantly texting, constantly. And getting excited too, because I was like, well, there's 100 women I'm talking to. So then I passed out, literally. I was out, I passed out. And then I woke up and I kind of came to the conclusion, I was thinking, wait a minute, what was I doing, when I was answering? What was the general consensus that they were talking about? And it was my profile page. They kept saying, I saw your profile page, and I was compelled to text you and let you know that, wow, what a great profile page, Fred. Sincere, honest, and I just want you to know that. And so tell me about your story. Maybe we can get to know each other. And I was like, wow. This and that. I'm in America. I'm poor. I need a woman that can at least afford to fly over here and meet me. And that was the general consensus. It was this profile page. So here we are looking at it. This is my profile page, okay? And I was trying to figure out because no one said, I'm here because you put that on your profile page. How unique or how great. No, they were just saying, I've never seen a profile page with much sincerity and honesty. And I was like, what is going on? All I did was fill out the information. So here we are on the profile page. And it didn't take me like 7 hours to figure it out. But I kept staring at it going, what is the deal with my profile page? What is everybody freaking out on? And I came to hear the member overview where it says, you must come to the U.S. to be with me. Then it says, then we can go back and forth to China. I said, was that it? And I said, no, maybe that caught their eye. Well, what about here, the seeking? It says, you must be financially independent. I am poor, but I am single. I said, was that the hook? I said, I don't know, I don't think so. So I kept looking around, and all this is just basic information. So I said, what can't be that? What is it? Are they just making this up? And then I was just about to leave my page, and then I caught my own eye, and I saw what I wrote when I posted up here. I seek an Asian leftover woman. I can give child. Now, the reason I put that is because I'm telling you, the leftover women are so young. They've never been married. They don't have any children. So not only are they being cut off from getting married, they don't have any prospects on having babies unless, they go to the sperm bank. So I figured that's what it was. I seek an Asian leftover woman. Because there's 200 million of them. So, if I only get a 156,000th of that, it's going to be a lot of women. And it is. It's a ton of women. And it's not just Chinese women. It's Vietnamese women, Indonesian women, Japanese women, Filipino women, all kinds of Asian women. In fact, let's show you around real quick. My profile page, what caught their eye, I guess. Up here we've got, who's online right now, my matches. Let's just stop by the search real quick that you can, adjust. Looking for women 30 to 55, looking like same as everybody else for the old long-term relationship, okay? But none of them tabs matter. This is the magic tab right here, messages. Boom. This is the land. Look at now. All the dark print like this are new messages, ones that I have to respond to. Some of them are follow-up questions, but mostly new, because we'll get down to the end of this page and go to the next page, and you'll see that we still have some dark, but mostly light, because I've spoken to them, and we're cool. But also, if you go back to the first page, or stay on this page, what it'll do is it'll give you a count. Let's see the count. This page is listing 40 through 60 of 204. That's right, I broke the 200 mark. I'm speaking with over 200 women. Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, this thing just went viral. So, and I've, almost spoken with all of them, and I've deleted a lot because I've been honest with them. Most of these girls, I tell them, look, you're way too young for me. The sex might be great, but after that, we're not going to be able to speak about anything. I'm going to leave you. You're going to leave me. Something's going to, it's not going to work. I don't know. I've deleted, in a friendly way, probably 30, 40 women after speaking with them. And I've got two that said, yeah, I'll go there and meet you, Fred. Let's check it out. And the first one I wasn't attracted to. And I told her, you're too tall. That's what the women say. They just bring up a physical trait. Oh, you're too tall. You don't have a house. Like this shouldn't hurt your feelings. So I just said, you're too tall. She said, oh, okay, I understand. And the other one said, I'm thinking about it still. And that's basically it, guys. You see, I'm here. Why are they here? Why are there so many women? Because imagine you in a sea of 200 million women, and you want a man. And there are none. None are coming to court you. There's none in the streets, just like here in America. They're revolting. They're pushing back. So you got to do whatever means you can. They're in parks there with their little advertisements, with their qualities and their job skills and how much money they make, and trying to get a man. And they have singles events just like here, where there's 3,000 women and no men show up. So they do everything they can because they want a man. Some women, I don't know, 1,000% actually don't want a man. Just give them time. They've got the movement behind them right now. But, they can't do time like men can. Men can go in the woods and live on roots and berries for years. Women can't do it for 3 months. This movement will end soon. So, yeah, there you have it. Filipino women, I love the Philippines. I want to go there, but the Philippines is a poor country. The women there mostly look for wealthy men to take care of them and their families. I can't afford that. And besides, I think the Filipino women are lovely, but I think the Chinese women are more beautiful to me. And so, much wealthier as well. There's millions of Chinese CEOs, and I don't want to sugar mama. Men don't care how much money women have. We don't care. It doesn't intimidate us. It doesn't thrill us. It's just, we don't care. All we want is kisses. We don't care if you're working at the drive-thru at McDonald's or the Queen of England. If we're attracted to you, all we want is kisses. That's all I want. And no, it doesn't intimidate me. No, that you run a Fortune 500 company and you come home to me. Mr. Willie will still work just fine. Just fine. Doesn't intimidate me in the least bit. Doesn't get me any more excited either. Just, if I'm attracted to you, I'm attracted to you. So let's see. Not many women I've seen with no picture at all. That's probably one of the few that are on here because every one of them else have a profile pic. And that's something else I don't have to worry about because I'm telling you, every single woman that has approached me on Facebook Messenger has been a scammer. Not 6 out of 10, not 8 out of 10, 10 out of 10. For the last, 3 years. Yeah, American women are evil, wicked liars. They're the best liars in the business. They're so evil here. Every one of these women, there's 200 women, I can guarantee you, every one of them are legit. Every one of them. I've spoken to them. A lot of them have made me exchange the WhatsApp information. I have spoken on the phone to them. I've done video calls. You ask to do a video call on Facebook Messenger and you'll get ghosted. Whoosh, there she goes. Because it's not a girl, it's a Nigerian male looking for Apple gift cards to game with. Yeah, the internet is an evil, wicked, nasty place nowadays. It really is. So there you have it, my superstar friends. Let me see how many pages I got here now. Oh, well, I guess I might as well show you a couple of their comments because, like I said, it was about my profile. Hello, how are you? Some of them just wanted to just chime in and just, I just want to say hello to the guy with the neat profile. I'm like, okay. All right, so let me show you some. Are you also looking for a marriage partner? You can send me your WhatsApp so we can get to know each other. See, it's like, which is strange to me because I would think, by the time I send you my WhatsApp and then we get in touch with each other, get to know each other, what if I meet someone, like someone gets on the plane and they're on their way here tomorrow? I would cut you off right away. I don't know. These women think there's plenty of time for everything, Well, I want to take my time, get to know you. And I'm always like, look, here's where I look at it. If we meet online on Tuesday, we should be meeting in person, face-to-face on Saturday. Because people lie on the internet and they have fake pictures. You could be online for 3-6 months and then you meet them in person and you're like, oh, shit. There went 6 months of your life. No, dating apps aren't a waste of time. They're good to hook up, to meet the person. But then as soon as you meet them, you should actually meet them in person as quickly as possible. That's just my take on it. Now, also check this out. Let's say you have a real, authentic Chinese woman, right? She doesn't know American, she didn't know English or vocabulary or how to spell or anything. This is a Chinese woman, and she wants to speak to me. Well, what do we do for that? What we do here is, you can't copy and paste it here, but if you click on it and open up the message. Okay, now she's got the diamond package. If you have the diamond package and you hit translation, it'll translate it for you. But the platinum package right underneath this does not offer the translation option. So with her diamond, you see the little diamond there? That means she spent $159, $160 for 3 months. I spent 70. I got the gold. So if you hit the translate right there, let me see. Is it translating? It's supposed to be. Maybe it already did it, so it doesn't keep doing it. But no fear, because once you're open, you can take the message and highlight it and then copy it. Come up here to your Google. Now, I've already used it, so it's going to be available right here, Google Translate. I've got it set up for Chinese to English, so we put the text there, copy and paste it there, and it says, "You really caught my attention, and I would love to get to know you better." Hey, fantastic. So what you do to answer is just switcheroo, and then you take the translated version, and my batteries are going bad now, and my keyboard. Let me make sure I can delete that, and then whatever you type in, like kind of sweeten it up there, huh? I would like that as well, my Asian flower in the garden. And we've already got the, this is the ancient, this is the simplified Chinese. I always use the characters. So we just highlight the characters there, copy them, come back over to my dating app, and you come down to the bottom here, and paste. Send. And now we've just spoken Chinese to each other. Mandarin, actually. Back and forth. Pretty cool, huh? And she's pretty cute, too. How old is she? 61. There, that's my age. Okay? There's a good one there. There's a good prospect there. Me? Would I settle down with that? Hell to the yeah. We'll click back one, and then we're back to the page with all the other women. But we've got young women. 45 is young to me. I've seen them as low as 30. I'm like, what are you doing here? I'm 64. Didn't you see how I'm at? Yeah, age is just a number to me. I want to talk to you. I love your profile. They're raging about my profile. It's kind of. I don't know why it went viral. Don't ask me. I don't know. I guess it's just the leftover women that I put that in there, sparked a buzz, struck a nerve. I don't know. I think we could get along really well, and I would love to get to know you. Okay, sure. These are all new with these dark ones. I haven't even answered them, so. And it's just. Look, I'm overwhelmed. There's so many women here for me to respond to. I don't have time to actually I'm not concentrating on looking for a lover, is what I'm trying to say. And I want to respond to all of them because they took the time to respond to me. So, yeah, it's like catch-22, It's like the Midas touch, Everything turning to gold. Here's another traditional Chinese woman. So that's what I've been doing, guys. That's what happened. I joined a dating app and it went viral. I guess, sort of. I don't know. Maybe this is normal. Everybody gets 200. I doubt it. Responses. So I don't know, but it's fun. Okay, and I'll keep you informed and let you know how it goes. And you want to get bombarded with Chinese women, go over here to Asian Dating. And I'll see you soon, all right? Superstars! See ya!